The top priority for Introspect or for the fire, this is my legacy. When you pour your heart and soul into something, you have agreed with yourself that money can't buy. Sky is the limit. You will take risks, you will try things, you will do things just for the sake of your creativity, to see how far can your imagination take you. Here's the truth. If nobody listened, I would do it anyway. Yes. I would do it for free. Who are you? And what do you know for sure? It's just what you realize. None of this is real. You live in a world that's full of your perception. You don't know anything for sure, other than who you are. But do you know that? Most people cannot answer that question. Howard Thurman said, who are you really though? The answer is, I am the one experiencing all of this. I am the one who feels when I feel, who speaks when I speak, who hears when I hear. You got a soul in there, but there's more than one voice in there. It's in the mind. You know that voice that pops up in your mind that bring you down, that's got a problem for every solution? You know what I'm talking about? It can ruin anything. You can stop that voice, but you gotta know who you are. Because if you realize you are the one that hears the voice, so how can that be you if you are the one that is observing the voice? But if you can discern your soul from that voice, you can stop it. You can reroute those thoughts. You can stop that negative inner dialogue that is ruining everything. But you gotta know who you are. Because no matter what I think about in terms of that question, who am I? I'm not satisfied with any answer. And most people define themselves by things that are around them. Not who your spouse is, not who your kids are, not where you work, not, what you do in your spare time. There is no acceptable answer. You're gonna use something else to define who you are. That's not about you. That's about that thing, the object of your definition. Relativism between how you see yourself and what things in your environment make you feel that way about yourself, or the people who influence your view to make you think that of yourself. Now, if you're hearing the voice, then that must mean the answer to the question of who are you is, I am the one who hears the voice. It's in the mind. It's more than one thing happening in there. You are the one experiencing all of this. That's deep. I am the one experiencing this life. That's who I am. Because that's the only way to really answer that question. If you accept that, you realize you can stop the voice. Because the voice is not you. If it's not of God, then it's not of you. That's your ego, your pride. Pride come before the fall. Okay, the voice comes before the fall. That voice brings that doubt. If you really want to know who you really are, how you gonna follow a roadmap to your destination when you don't even know exactly where you are? There's a lot of different paths to a destination. What good is any one of them to you if you don't know what direction you're coming from? We gotta go down, all the way down. We gotta give in to the dark. That's the only time you can really see that light. That's the only time you getting that light in your eyes is when you go way deeper to the dark side of you. It's the path of self-discovery. When you're at the very bottom, it's the only time that you can see every pathway out. You can't see all the pathways out unless you in the belly. The bottom can't go no deeper. And you gotta let that pain rip you. You gotta experience it in order to grow.